Well, you're going for win number 20 in your own building tonight, coming off a really tough loss, and you give up a goal 16 seconds into the game. That's not exactly how you want to start the game. So, you know, we go down 2-0. We get it to 2-1, and the third goal is an absolute dagger for us. It was a dagger. You know, when you're a team that's not playing with a lot of swagger offensively right now, all of a sudden, you know, you're looking at the scoreboard, now you're down 3-1. So I thought the first goal really hurt us. The third goal killed us. You know, third period, I thought we played as hard as we could. BC played a smart period, but, you know, you're chasing uphill down 4-1, and not the outcome we were looking for. Obviously, pretty disappointed.
Questions?
Do you have any updates on Postgame status?
Week to week. He's a big loss for us.
Thoughts on that line with Jackson, Fontaine, and Novak, I believe it is, after their play in the Beanpot on Monday now?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that any of our lines are set in stone, nor has any line really, you know, played that well to deserve. We're trying to find some different combinations to get guys going right now. That's really what we're trying to do. You know, I don't think our offensive guys, any of them, are playing as well as we need them to play. So,
Does the Beanpot loss on Monday, especially in the fashion that you lost, it was 0-0 almost all the way through, and sort of like a gut-wrenching loss, does that sort of sap that energy? I didn't know if it would be like an energy sapper, sort of a motivating factor. You think?
yeah, you talk about that all week. You know, I shouldn't say all week. You move on from it. You know, we had a hard conversation about it because we didn't play well in the Beanpot. But you got to move on. Good teams move on. It's one game, and you know, I thought our practices had good energy this week. I thought we were excited about playing. Like I said, we talked about win number 20, which is a really good number with games left in your season, and you got the opportunity to do that against Boston College at your own rink. And you know, for whatever reason, I mean, I thought the locker room was good before the game. I thought we had good energy. We talked about the bench being important tonight, and you know, 16 seconds in, we give up a goal. And you know, I think when you're a team that's probably coming off of a tough loss, when you go down early, it's, you know, probably a little tougher to come back. You know, as much as you keep talking about it and the guys are trying to say the right things, and it's probably a little harder than you think, especially when you're not scoring a lot.
You're going into Conti tomorrow. You lost there in October. What's the message in the locker room after you said it was pretty good coming into tonight, but now after the loss?
Yeah, it's just you got to pick each other up. It's not, you know, there's no perfect message other than, you know what, the guys in the room and the coaching staff, we're all in it together, and we're the ones that have to change it. No one else can do it for us. So they're a team that we just beat last week, so we know we can beat them. It's not going to be easy, but it's not supposed to be easy. So we're looking for a big response tomorrow night. That's a nice part, coming off of a bad loss when you get to play the next day. And I'm expecting us to have a really good effort tomorrow night.
Do you feel like you have the guns to compete offensively? I know McDonough's been scoring a lot, but in recent games hasn't been a lot of goals scored. Do you feel like you have the guns, or is it sort of like switching the lines up and just figuring it out?
Yeah, well, I think missing Rich Govian's a big piece of that offense. But yeah, I do think we have guys that can score, that have scored before, and for whatever reason they're all in a little bit of a drought together, and at the same time, which is never good. But yeah, we've got enough there to score goals. And sometimes you got to do it a little bit by committee, and you just got to work yourself out of it. There's no secret other than just work a little bit harder.
Thanks, Coach.
I'd also like to just add that I was pretty impressed with the Boston College 2 Olympians coming back tonight and playing. Good for them that they were able to do that and help their team and come back here. I thought that sent a really strong message probably to their group, and you know, congrats to those guys on being at the Olympics, but then coming back after a tough day and finding themselves in the lineup.
Is that what you found out? Like during warm-ups, you see, oh, those guys are out?
No, we found out a little bit before the game, so, and, you know, it wasn't like that changed anything with our group. I honestly, there was nothing there that way, other than the fact just, it probably gave BC a boost, and I just thought that that was, for them to do that shows what type of kids they are, and, you know, for them to come back and jump right out and play again, so.